Welcome back to Cox Connections, a program that provides up-to-date information on events that affect you, our customers. When someone is suffering from dementia or Alzheimer's, it's critical to meet the challenging conditions of an aging brain with a holistic approach. By employing the latest science, nutrition, and interactive therapies, coupled with a caring and interactive community, the Memory Center offers its residents every incentive to celebrate life and find purpose in each day. Here's a quick look at the Memory Center.
Living well with dementia and Alzheimer's at the Memory Center in Virginia Beach. We believe the challenging conditions of an aging brain should be met with a caring, interactive community designed around the individual. Our highly qualified staff look for opportunities to help residents succeed at familiar tasks in a peaceful, state-of-the-art setting, which is comfortable, safe, and secure. The Memory Center, living well with dementia and Alzheimer's. Call today for more information.
Here to tell us more about the Memory Center are Executive Director Donna Callahan and Community Relations Director Catherine Bennett. Thanks for joining me on the show.
Well, thank you for having us.
Well, that was a great piece we just saw, which gave us a little introduction. But Donna, let me start with you. For those who aren't familiar with the Memory Center, give us some background as well as its mission and vision and where you're trying to go with the center.
All right, well, we started planning and broke ground in 2006. We actually opened the doors for November 2008. Basically, our philosophy is the aging brain needs to be challenged on a daily basis, and we do that by building our program around that individual. So we have a town center concept. All the things that we take for granted in our daily lives, we have given them. We have a replica of the Cape Henry Lighthouse, which houses our tavern. We have a bank where they can go and get out some money. We have a beauty salon that's open 5 days a week. We have a general store where they can shop. We have a beach shack where we encourage them to socialize over ice cream, a theater that we only show old movies, and a library that has large print books and also has nice quiet spaces for them to sit if they're having a bad day. So
it sounds like, Donna, you're creating this sense of normalcy.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah, and I guess that's really important.
It is very important because the things that we take for granted on a daily basis, we need to make sure we're providing for them so that they can have a purposeful life.
Now, Catherine, let me ask you, talk a little bit about the medical care that you provide to the residents.
Sure. We offer person-centered care, so every individual gets a plan that's drawn out for them by our medical director. We have a geriatrician from Eastern Virginia Medical School who runs the Glennon Center in charge of all of our medical care for residents in our building. We also have CNAs and registered medication aides 24/7. But what makes us really unique is the fact that we have licensed practical nurses around the clock. We also develop daily programs for all of our residents that inspire purpose, invigorate lifestyle, and just really draw them out and give them, again, sense of normalcy.
We were talking before the show, Catherine, that so many people, my own family, we've been impacted by Alzheimer's. How do you approach all of the challenges that come along with people suffering from these diseases? I mean, the need for round-the-clock care. I mean, how does your center deal with those kind of challenges?
We just make sure that we give them the best quality of life and quality of care that they deserve. That really is our main goal, is to give them not only a sense of normalcy, but their independence back and give them value back. So what their families are missing because it's no longer the person that they've grown up with, we are embracing because these residents are who we know now, and we're giving them all of these normal things, normal daily routines back. And it's just a wonderful opportunity for us to embrace who they are now with the disease.
And do you find that this is really a benefit for the family members as well?
It is extremely a benefit for the family members. We really involve them in not only the care of our residents, but just invite them to attend everything that we do. Bring the grandkids, bring the great-grandkids, come socialize over ice cream every day. We really embrace them, and it becomes a big family, not only with our staff, but with the extended family of our residents.
Well, I have about 2 minutes left, but can you talk about the recent partnership with Eagle Medical Transports and the Purple Ambulance?
Sure.
Talk a little bit about that.
Beth Evans is their marketing director of Eagle Medical Transports, had this wonderful idea to wrap an ambulance in purple for Alzheimer's awareness, and as soon as I found out about that, I jumped on board.
Idea.
It was a wonderful idea, and bringing awareness to a disease that's becoming an epidemic is extremely important. So what better place to roll out the ambulance in Hampton Roads than the Memory Center, which is a secure community for people living with Alzheimer's and dementia.
Donna, we're just about out of time, but let me end with you. There are people listening. You know, some people have been impacted by dementia, Alzheimer's, and their families. What is it that you want our community, the Hampton Roads community, to know about this issue, and specifically what the Memory Center is doing to deal with this issue?
Well, you have to remember, we didn't know these residents before, their lives before. We know them now. The idea is, and our goals are every day, to give them a purposeful life every single day, living with this disease.
Yeah. Listen, thank you very much, both of you, for all you're doing, making a difference in our community.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining me on this episode of Cox Connections. As always, I want to personally thank you for choosing Cox Communications for your entertainment, information, and communication needs. We know you could have chosen another provider, but because you chose us, we pledge to be a friend you can trust. We promise to provide you with innovative products backed up by a talented local team of professionals that will help you stretch your dollar. And we promise to continue to make a difference in the Hampton Roads community. So from all of your friends and neighbors here at Cox, we thank you again for joining us on this edition of Cox Connections.